It's a good ball played in for Tony Morley. Oh, he missed it! It is! Peekaboo! Villa in the lead!
Hello, Aston Villa fans, and welcome to the Villa Forever podcast. I am your host, Chad Williams. Please subscribe and give this video the thumbs up. This is the Avfc weekly recap, your weekly dose of Aston Villa news and the big headlines. And before we get into the weekly recap, I want to mention something first. In the last hour, Sky News announced very sadly that Sven-Göran Eriksson, the former England manager, passed away. He managed other teams, including Manchester City, and the likes of Prince William were pouring tribute to him, saying he was a true gentleman. And Sven-Göran Eriksson was a true gentleman. And yet, during his spell for England, there were some good times, and he was classed as Simon said he was unpredictable, and you didn't know what you expect with that team. But I just can't believe he's gone. A lot of tributes are pouring into him, and he was given a year to live. To condolences to his family. And it's a very sad time. Well, moving on from that, let's talk about the Arsenal game. So the headlines is the Gunners punish Aston Villa. And later on in the show, we'll talk about Martinez. He signed a new contract. Okay, then, so there was 2 goals for Leander Trossard and Thomas Partey put the game to bed. And they got revenge on us after what we did to them at the Emirates Stadium, so we sort of know how I felt now. And it was a huge statement victory for Arsenal, especially for their title aspirations. And Arteta he definitely means business about the Premier League this season. And that they are definitely the favourites, one of the favourites. It's going to be a 2-horse race between Man City and Arsenal. And it was defeat for Aston Villa in their first home game of the season. But unfortunately for me, I couldn't attend the game with a high temperature and a fast heart rate. It's all sort of infection. So it was really annoying that I couldn't be there. Hopefully I'll be back at B6 soon. I think in my condition, my health is always my priority. It's very important and it always will be. But I can't wait just to be back there again soon. But I think this defeat proves it is unlikely we will win the Premier League, but we're going to be pretty up there in the European positions to provide a 4th spot again. Or who knows, Europa League or Conference League. We'll have to wait and see. As long as we be competitive this season. But that doesn't mean we will have a bad season. We can still get into the top 4 despite this debate, which I'll talk about in another show. But I'll give you my thoughts about the game. But in the first half, Arsenal were completely dominant with possession. the majority of the ball, and we struggled to get the ball from them. And we had an awful lot of the ball, Arsenal. The majority of it. And also was in Aston Villas half the most of it. Oh, so much space for Arsenal. Central areas and the wide areas. Martinez and Saka were such a danger for us, and it was a nightmare for Luca Digne and Matty Cash. Even though Matty Cash come off the pitch with an injury, it was probably a good job he was not on the pitch because he would have really struggled. In the first half, despite Arsenal's dominant performance, Arsenal couldn't make it count. Luckily for Aston Villa, the score though it could have been worse. And Arsenal got very close with Saka, but Martinez kept it out. Martinez doing what he does best. Obviously, apart from the mistake he made from the second goal, it was a great save by Emmy. I expected it to go in, Saka's effort. The first period of the game, there wasn't really much of a good flow. The atmosphere was very quiet at the start. It got better in the second half, though. But there wasn't really a good flow in the game. It was really stop and start. There was a lot of fouls. Free kicks were given, which disrupted the rhythm of the game. Also, I think the Arsenal players were very heavy-handed. One of them should have been sent off, I thought. Arsenal were very reckless. But Ollie Watkins had a very good opportunity to equalise for Aston Villa. And also he missed it. And he dragged it wide. It's not Ollie Watkins. Usually he scores those sort of chances. But this time he couldn't get his feet sorted out. And he hasn't been himself, I don't think, Watkins. Especially since the start of the season against West Ham. Watkins is looking rusty. And he's probably not sharp enough yet. But like I said in my previous podcast, he hasn't played much football. So let's be patient. It's going to take a bit of time. And I think the fans as well need to be patient with him. And the chances will come. The goals will come for Ollie Watkins. I think he needs a goal to boost his confidence, to get his season up and running. And also, his pressing was good. He's running off the ball still. And but in the game, building up play was pretty good. Pressing was very good. But I don't think with the pressing, they didn't do it often enough against Arsenal. They should try to do it more. And especially with the runners we had, the likes of Watkins, Morgan Rogers, and Leon Bailey, and even Onana and Tielemans. They're getting forward, far up the pitch. I think Leon Bailey, there was a time in the first half, Leon Bailey did really well, nicking the ball off Gabriel. And they had lots of desire, pressurising him. He was very unfortunate. And both of them played one again. But I'll tell you, I was really impressed with Costa Djokovic. He did very well. And when he replaced Cash off the bench, he put in a good shift. I don't think we'll see him play more often. Sometimes this season, compared to Matty Cash in the right back position. And also you've got Ezri Konsa. He could play at right back as well. When Tyrone Mings comes back, it's going to be interesting if he plays alongside Paul Torres. So yeah, it gives more options, that does. And yeah, as well, the Djokovic is competing for Matty Cash in the right back position. It brings home look at different options. It's good to have options in your squad. But when he come off the bench to Djokovic, he kept going forward very well. Made a few decent passes. He had a few excellent touches. And he's 18 years old. He's an absolute joy to watch. And I think he's a real talent. He bags a lot of potential and confidence. I'm happy to see him in the team. I can't wait to see more of him. I mean, that's why he's got a Champions League experience with Red Star. And also, he's got bags of potential. And he's got so much confidence, the Djokovic. And then I'll talk about another Arsenal chance towards the end of the first half. Kai Havertz almost scored, which was a very good attacking move from Arsenal. And it was a fizzed-in cross and a good attacking move from Arsenal. And Martinez, he was a real problem. He was dribbling past players easily. And even though we lost, I want to talk about the second half. We were much better, Aston Villa. And I think 2-0 was a harsh scoreline. We just couldn't score. And in the second half, we were pressing a lot more. We created more chances. And Morgan Rogers was very good. Constantly taking on Arsenal players, especially defenders, kept driving forward. And the big thing I like about Morgan Rogers, when he's running, he is always looking ahead of him with his head up. He knows what he's going to do with the ball. It really shows his confidence. And I would give Morgan Rogers the man of the match, 100%. And halfway through the second half, the team looked a little bit leggy, Aston Villa. They looked tired, especially without the ball. Arsenal had a lot of possession, making it hard work for Villa. Unai Emery is a great manager. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think the substitutions. He didn't get the substitutions right. The timing of them wasn't the best. And personally, I don't think he should have took off John McGinn, which didn't help. And with John McGinn, he was our biggest leader on the pitch, which was missing in the second half. Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice were the real key to Arsenal's success in the midfield. And also, once again, good opportunity to score for Ollie Watkins. But I don't know how David Raya saved it. I was absolutely speechless. How did it not go in? And I thought they're really unlucky. If that goes in, it would have been a different game. I felt sorry for Ollie Watkins. It's just those small margins, which was very frustrating. But credit to David Raya. It was a fantastic save. But let's talk about the Arsenal substitutions. They made a real impact for Arsenal. It was very effective, and the substitutions gave Arsenal more intensity about them and completely changed the game. Leandro Trossard made an instant impact, gave them more pace and more width. Also, he was flying down the wing. We really couldn't deal with him. After that, he scored. And to be fair, it was a great finish. It rifled past Martinez. Completely went past him. And Martinez had no chance. He was a super sub. It really gave Arsenal confidence. And the second goal contributed. He actually started off that move. Thomas Partey scored with a long range effort, making it 2-0. To be honest, Martinez should have done better, especially with his standards. He pushed the ball into the net. He should have pushed it away instead, which was annoying. But goalkeepers, they all make mistakes. Even the best goalkeeper in the world. It happens. You will learn in training. After that moment, I knew it was game over. We lost then. But let's not be too down about it. Let's remember, Arsenal are title contenders. It was always going to be difficult. And who knows, they got a real good chance. Win the Premier League. We Mikel Arteta. It was always going to be a difficult task. But even though it was a defeat, there were lots of positives to take from this game. And we go again. Let's remember, it's still early days. We are only 2 weeks into the season. We just need to learn from this defeat. We're only 2 weeks into the season. There's still a lot of games to play. We just need to learn. Just move on. And we can judge. We can judge Aston Villa after a few more games. Also, it's exciting. We still have Champions League football to look forward to. It's not that bad. I can't wait for the Champions League draw, which I think's on Thursday. I really hope we get somebody like Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, maybe a Juventus, PSG. So, that is what I'm so excited. And next Monday, I'll be talking more about the Champions League draw. So, bring it on to whoever we play. But before we finish the show, I want to talk about Martinez. Even though he would be disappointed for the result yesterday, but he got taunted a lot from the Arsenal fans, which would have been hard to take. But it's fantastic news with Martinez signing a new contract, which keeps him at Villa Park till 2029. I am very happy about it. Such an important player to this team. Best goalkeeper in the world. And he has saved us so many times the past few years. The reason why he stayed at Aston Villa is because he dreamed of playing Champions League football, and the dream has come true. That's why he wants Champions League football, with his career ambitions, and he has a lot of expectations. There's still more things he wants to achieve at Aston Villa, especially Unai Emery, which he knows anything's possible. He's a very humble guy, and he's a nice touch for the football club. The way they announced it, the new club shop looks a lot better. It was a nice opportunity for some of the fans, including my friend Josh, who was very lucky. I was very jealous, but I was very happy for him. It was a good opportunity. And also meeting, signing new autographs, and photos as well. Martinez has shown how much this club means to him. Also, after it, I really enjoyed his interview, talking about the reason he wanted to have the number 23 shirt. And his reasoning was very understandable. And it has good meaning. He did it for his child. And Argentina as well. Which was a nice reason. In my personal opinion, I think Martinez is one of the greatest Aston Villa signings, the greatest goalkeeper alongside Mark Bosnich for Aston Villa. Martinez committing his future for Aston Villa. I absolutely love this guy. It's brilliant he's staying. Well, I'm going to bring this episode to a close. But before I do, my next episode will be live on Thursday evening. I've got a Leicester City fan and podcaster for Leicester Till I Die TV. So look out for that episode. That'll be live Thursday at 7 p.m. The next week, next Monday, the weekly recap's back. So that is all that is left for this week's weekly recap. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. Comment, like, and share. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. Up the Villa.